Trip, you did it again.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Welcome back to Lemon Squeeze Pod with your host, Keela. Here we are again. We actually made it over 10 episodes, finally. Oh my goodness, it's been a little rough time, especially during quarantine, trying to maintain and stay focused, but it's been cool. All right, so I'm going to let our guest introduce himself and tell us a little bit about yourself. Say your name, age, location, even though that's kind of moving around, but go ahead.
How everybody doing? My name is Alexander. My Instagram handle is Alex_the Connect. I'm in the military. I'm a military vet. I've been in the military for 10 years. That's a little bit about me. Right now, I'm a credit specialist. So anything with credit, that's what I do. And we can get to it.
Yes. All right. How long you been in the military?
I've been going on 10 years.
Okay. So you're enjoying it.
Yeah, I got 3 more years in me.
Okay. All right, so we start off every episode the same. We're going to check in mentally, physically, and emotionally. I think this part is important because I guess a lot of people don't hear a lot about their friends asking them how you feeling, how you doing, and then especially like when you do have kids, it's usually how the kids doing. They kind of skip over the parent, and I just want to make sure everyone's in a good headspace, and because I've actually been mentally out of here a couple times, but it's good to just check in. So you can rate it on a scale of 1 to 10 and then tell us why. You want to go first or you want me to go first?
Now, I got you. What we going for?
Mentally, physically, emotionally.
Mental, physical, emotional. All right, mentally, I'm at like a, like a 8. Due to the military, I just got out of a divorce, so I'm pretty good. And then with mentally, so I got 5 kids, 4 different moms. So I kind of juggle the different personalities, but I do pretty good at it. So it's just making sure everybody happy, making sure everybody good, make sure all my kids good. And then right now I just started a credit repair business, and that's really taking off. So I mean that make everything good right there because I'm really helping people out and seeing the benefits of helping people out and seeing people happy. So they kind of boost the numbers up. Physically, I physically look good, but I still got some work to do. I know what to do, so I get to that when I move. Emotionally, I'm straight.
He's straight.
Yeah, I'm real laid back, so I'm always straight. Emotionally, it's just the mental aspect. I mean, I'll be good, but I kind of think too much sometimes. But overall, on the outside, you'll never know because how much I judge. I'll make it happen though.
Okay, that's not too bad. All right. I'm going to say for me, mentally, I'm at an 8. I'm doing really great this week. I haven't had any panic attacks. I'm cool. I'm happy. You know, things be getting in the way sometimes, but we just keep it moving. It's cool. Physically, I'm a 6. I have not done any of the workouts I planned on doing. I didn't even do my yoga. I'm very disappointed, but it's only Tuesday, right? Okay, I got time. And emotionally, I'm a 6 because I'm still like online dating, and it's draining and getting on my nerves. And I don't like niggas that much. I'm realizing, but it's cool. But I mean, you just went through a divorce.
Yeah, it ain't. Yeah, it's the military. It ain't that big of a deal. Don't think too much into it.
Wait. Okay, I have a friend like that. So you got married to get like the extra money, and then now y'all like, all right, for it's time to break up.
Nah. I mean, it wasn't. It was. I was with her, but it wasn't like no. It's not as in depth or as strong as if we was two civilians, not in the military. You know what I'm saying? So, not in the military. Probably it's like a wedding. It's real. You really married. You feel me? It's a lot of divorces that happen in the military. And we on to the move on with our lives.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
it's a different marriage in the military and out the military.
True.
I said it.
I was like I wasn't married, but I was dealing with a military guy. And me and my ex, we was together 6 years. And I was like there when he signed the papers and met with the recruiter. And then he left for basic. And then my heart was broken.
Yeah. No,
I was so dramatic. Like, oh my God. It was very crazy. But his term was up, but then he ended up renewing a little bit, and he's still going. And we're still cool people. We're still cool people. Yeah, I was there trying to help him because he wasn't full time. He was reserve. So like when he do his like weekend thing, I'm like trying to help line him up, whatever. If we couldn't make it to the barbershop, like we was a good team. But shout out to you. Thank you for serving.
Thank you for your support.
Of course.
I'm gonna listen to it.
Yes, better you than me. Woohoo! Okay.
Yes, right.
You're like, it's whatever.
Job in the military.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're gonna play a little game, kind of loosen up a little bit.
Yeah, come on.
All right, we're gonna play this or that. So I'm gonna give you two options, and then you just react quickly and say which one. All right, Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix.
Quarantine alone or with someone?
With somebody.
Basketball or football?
Basketball.
Lights on or lights off?
Lights off.
Sex on the first night or after y'all have known each other for a while?
Sex on the first night.
Okay. Ass or titties?
Ass.
Stuck in the house with someone who doesn't cook or doesn't have a high sex drive?
It doesn't cook.
Okay. I see what your priorities are. Meeting people online or in person?
In person.
All right. Okay. All right. I see where you are. Okay. So you prefer the sex over the food?
Yeah, we can always make some food. Like I can figure out some food. We can go get some food. Like that's. Man, I love for a woman to cook, but I can figure that out.
Okay. That sounds cool. All right. So, I'm going to dive into a couple of these hot topics that I've been seeing going on recently. All right. Well, besides coronavirus, how has that been treating you?
I ain't got corona. What you mean?
Has it affected your life? Like,
I mean, sometimes we home from work, but it ain't affecting me.
It ain't. You still going with the flow? Are you been outside partying?
I just left my partner house.
What you was doing over there?
I fishing some steak.
Oh, mask on, mask off. What kind of party was that?
Oh, normal. You get sick, you get sick. Hey. It only affect people if you got health issues.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I mean,
the flu with a big word on the end.
You said what?
It's the flu
with a big word at the end.
With a big word.
I've never had the flu.
What? You never been sick?
I've never had the flu.
I mean, the flu is basically like a cold.
No, a virus and a cold is not the same thing.
You never had a virus?
Yeah.
Ever in your life? You had a virus.
I mean, maybe. I mean, but it wasn't I wasn't sick for 2 weeks, almost dying, had to go to the hospital.
I mean, yeah, that's the best one.
I mean, I've been outside. It's not that I'm not going to say I don't care, but I got to live my life.
I mean, it's something out there, but you shouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got health issues, then you got an issue. You should stand up.
Yeah.
Real shit. That's like if the flu was going on, you should stand up.
But the flu's going on every year. It's a whole season.
I'm not saying stay in the house. Like if you got health issues, I say this.
Okay.
If you got health issues and the media did what the media is doing right now, you should stay in the house. I guarantee you stay in the house because it make it seem like you're gonna die.
Yeah. I mean, I just do the same things I usually do. You know, I don't get up on people, wash my hands. Like that's normal.
Yeah, it's the same. It ain't nothing different, man. It's just people walking around like zombies with masks on.
So, are you wearing your mask?
When I got to, like in the store. It's stupid.
Do you wear condoms?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Fucking women. I mean, I fuck who I been fucking.
Okay. So you do believe in protection. It's just okay.
I don't really fuck new chicks. I ain't fucked a new chick in a long time.
What? Okay. Wait, okay, so you said you have 5 kids with 4 baby mamas.
I was with these women though. I wasn't. This one I was fleeing. I got 4 actually, and I took responsibility on one.
So like, when you had the first one and then you moved on to the second chick, how long did it take you to introduce her to your first kid?
She was a friend. So and knew the first one. So so it wasn't like a new chick. It wasn't like a new chick coming around. So they already knew.
It was just like regular.
You got a hell of a guy on the call right now because my situation is gonna get deep. All right, I'm gonna just spice your podcast.
Okay, let's get into it. I want to hear how does this, and you just so cool about it, and I'm just like,
yeah, I got something to break it down.
Okay.
My first 3 kids' moms all cool. They all best friends. So how that came about? So my first was in high school. I was a junior in high school. And my second one was my friend. And then you know how you when you're in a relationship, your friends become your significant other friends, and then it's like in the same circle. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, me and the first one stopped. We end up stopped talking about like senior year. I'm still cool with the second one. The second one was just a friend at the time. Mm-hmm. So then.
Wait, so there are no kids born at this point?
My end of my junior year, the first one got pregnant. So my senior year, she was pregnant. March of my senior year, the baby was born.
Okay.
Yeah, March of my senior year. So, I think, but we had already stopped talking by this time. All right, so I'm still cool with the second one. So then, eventually, we tried it, and we started dating. All right, cool. That doesn't mean the second one stopped being cool with the first one. That don't mean that like, they just stopped being friends because they couldn't get away from each other. Because the same crowds was.
Y'all in the same circle anyway.
So, all right, cool. Speed it up. That one got pregnant. We used together, so she got pregnant. So now it's 2. So now they cool. A couple years later, I meet another chick. We end up having a kid, and then that one ended eventually. And then the way that happened was they all from St. Louis. So she just wanted my son to be cool with the other sons. So that's how that came about.
Which
so now
makes sense, yeah.
Yes, now they spending time together. So eventually they became real close. And this was my last boy was 6 years ago. And they've been cool. All 3 of them been cool.
Got 4 boys?
Yeah, I got 4. I had 3 boys. Right? And I took responsibility of 1. So after that kid 6 years ago, I met a female 2017. So that was 2014 and 2017. So 2017 I met a military chick. So then so yeah, we kicked it off. Eventually we had a kid, had a daughter.
Oh.
She had and I stepped up as a father in his life. So yeah, I have 3 boys and a daughter. But in my life, I know legally I have 3 boys and 1 daughter. Okay. But in reality, I have 4 boys and 1 daughter.
Oh, wow. All these boys. So that means, okay, because I was hearing what they say about how you keep making boys. I don't know this. Okay.
It's just a coincidence. I don't believe that. It's just a coincidence.
So you was doing your part.
My intersex?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So do you still want kids?
No, I'm done.
You're done.
I'm snipped.
Wait. Are you serious?
Yeah, that's over with.
Would you get married again?
No, I mean, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in marriage no more. Because you got to think about it. Now, would I be with somebody forever? Yeah, cool, if the story played out like that. But marriage is an old thing to where women had this dream about getting married. They might not really want to be with somebody forever because y'all probably get tired of a guy. Mm-hmm. But in your traditionalized thinking, it's like, oh, I need to be with one guy forever. Like that is the right thing to do. Mm-hmm. When in reality, you might not want that guy forever. But in your mind, you think you have to be with that guy. So let's backtrack to the marriage. Marriage is nothing but a contract. A contract that's easy to get in, but hard as hell to get out. And trust and believe, I know. Trust and believe.
Ooh, yeah.
And then it's like, in a guy's guy's perspective, it's like, it's cheap to get in, but it costs hella for us to get out. Mm-hmm. And by law, everything is split. Everything is divided equally in a sense. Okay. The woman owns as well as you own. So it's 50-50. She might not even came in with this. And it's just jacked up for real. Because all it is a contract. It's a financial contract, to be honest. Mm-hmm. So if you gain $1 million in that marriage,
she get half.
Yeah, so it's like, but she ain't do nothing. So it's like,
but what? No, she was supporting you, pushing you, motivating you.
Honest, it's like any chick do it.
No, yes, that's not true. I know. Yes.
Every chick I have ever involved myself with
motivated you.
Yeah, motivated me, cooked for me, sex.
What's your zodiac?
A Capricorn. Mm. What else want to do? What else? Yeah, they just do it in different ways. I mean, my thing is this: a woman needs to be confident within herself, but not overly confident to where she think she's the only one that can do what she's doing.
What? Wait. Let me hear that one more. Wait, what?
A woman be confident within herself, but don't be overly confident to think she's the only woman that can do what she's doing for that man. Because I don't know if you have said it, but I'm pretty sure women who hear this is going to say, oh no, not going to say, or have said, you ain't gonna never find nobody like me. Okay.
Wow, I just told my ex that like 10 seconds ago.
Yes, he will.
No, he won't. He won't. Yeah. He won't.
This thing. He won't find a you because it's only one you. But he will find or somebody he cherishes more to you.
No.
That's never. A fact. I mean, like I said, you be overly confident that you're the only person that can do what you're doing.
But what if he said that though? Like, what if it's not just me being overly? Huh?
It's game. It's game. It comes fluently off your tongue.
So it but it can be maybe he has moved on, and then that chick has just don't meet no standards, and so he thinks I'm the only one who can do that for him.
Yeah, because it's the next one. He just had a bad picking of people. Mm-hmm. So until you find a good person that can replace the last person mentally, you're gonna always go back to that person. But when you find better,
it's the mental.
Yeah, like when I say mental, I mean like
be on your level at least, because she's not on my level. She's not on our level. We was on Jay-Z and Beyonce together level. I ain't even gonna lie. We really could have took over the world.
Yeah, but then it's like timing. It's timing. So where it's like,
yeah,
person I am now, I'm not kind of always been this person, but I kind of mature on the business mind. Uh-huh. The person I am now, the person I end up with, it wouldn't have worked 10 years ago.
Of course, because you're different.
So it's like the woman I dated 10 years ago, I found somebody better. Like, I will eventually find somebody better, not only because she might bring more to the table, but because I'm a different person. I don't even think I thought 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Women should be confident within themselves, but don't be overly confident to think they're the only person that can do what they're doing. Because to be honest, every woman does what you're doing. Like, every woman who dates a man and who's with a man does what you're doing. And this is another thing for all the women who listen to this. Something's going to happen to where you're going to say, I'm a girlfriend doing wifey duties or something. Some stuff.
Yeah. What about it?
Check this out. As soon as you say that, it's all bad from there. Because at the end of the day, if that's your natural thing to do, if that's your natural way of being, just be that way. Like, if it don't work, it don't work. Move on. Like, it's nothing you're doing wrong. I mean, you might have done something wrong to where it's something he don't like, and you keep on doing it, and he keep on complaining about it. A guy's only gonna complain so much. He might love you and like you, but he's gonna venture out. He might still want to be with you because you're not listening to what he's saying. And then it's the key thing about love languages. So if his love,
get into that. Okay.
Yeah. If his love language touch, and your love language is freaking
we got acts of service, quality time, words of affirmation, receiving gifts.
Yes, if his love language is quality time, your love language is gifts. Now you keep on thinking you buying him shit gonna help him. He looking at you like, oh, thank you.
Oh my God.
Your head, you like, I'm getting you all this shit, blah blah blah. He like, I appreciate it, like, but I didn't ask you for that. Like,
oh my God.
And then what a woman do is that you're ungrateful. You gotta understand the mind. Like, he's not a gift type of person. So
that shit deep. Wait a minute. You need to stop talking about me like that. You ain't finna get
that's for real.
I hate niggas. Why?
I got a lot of women out, man, for real, because it's like you gotta understand men for real. Like, we are not men. I say a man, not a boy. Yeah. Men are not cheaters out here. Like, men just don't cheat. Men just don't get with a woman, be with a woman, and just cheat on them. What happens is, like, let me give you an example. Say for instance, a man be like, damn, or he's like a conversational type person. Like, if something happened, you want to talk it out, blah, 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 and you don't want to talk it out. But because he's a conversational person, and you always get an attitude, eventually that's going to keep on like, damn, this shit getting old. And then you keep on doing it, but he keep on telling you about it. He keep on telling you, like, damn, all we got to do is have a conversation, man. Like, why you keep on getting an attitude and cutting me off or leaving out the room or cussing me out, blah, 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 blah. Eventually, even though he still wants to be with you, eventually he's going to have that conversation with another woman. He might go talk to a woman he's talked to in the past. He's not necessarily cheating at that time because he just wants somebody to hear what he's saying. That's it.
And be on his side.
Yeah. So let him know he ain't fucking crazy.
He needs
But
cheerleaders.
look, because you're not listening to him, that's the only reason he doing that. But if you was able to do what she's doing and just listening and having a conversation, then it don't matter what has happened, has transpired. Like probably some shit has happened with y'all, or you pissed off. You just gotta learn how to be pissed off and still be able to talk. Because until then, he's not going to talk to you. So that's what leads to
and
him
see,
talking.
my issue is it's usually the other way around where I'm willing to talk, and I'm cool with the whole take your moment, breathe, get your thoughts together. Because initially, if I'm mad, I don't want to just start talking because I might say some shit I probably shouldn't say. And so, you know, take a breather, then come back. But some guys, they just be on some like they don't know how to let it go, or that I don't know what it is. I don't know.
Yeah,
I have a lot of issues.
It's like that whole what you just said. Before I say some stuff, I don't mean. That's basically what you said.
Yeah.
Whatever you saying, that's what you mean. Whatever you're thinking, that's what you mean. But because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, you're not going to say that because just.
But no. I got an example. I got a whole example. Recently, this guy, he got mad at me. Okay, we had met on online, and then we hung out one time, and he had been trying to hang out with me again, and I was basically pushing him off without just being honest and just saying I'm not interested. To me, that's just so hard to say. I don't know why. I can't say those words. You text me, hey, I'm gonna text you, hey, back. I don't block nobody. Like, I just don't do shit like that. I don't know why. And so then he was getting frustrated with me, and like he's old. Like, how old are you?
29.
Okay. I talk to older people most of the time, and he's like 40, and so and I'm 26. And so, wow, you're 29 with 5 kids. Okay, yep. And so he was getting frustrated with me, but the way he was talking to me, I don't like that. Like, he was raising his tone and yelling at me, and I kept telling him, stop talking to me like that. Don't yell at me, like, because I don't know, I got these issues. Maybe being a kid, my daddy yelling at me, I'm finna black the fuck out. And he kept doing it, and I literally blacked out and just start cussing him out, and then he gets mad and hang up and texts me now. I'm all kind of bitches and hoes and ugly and all this shit now. And it was just like, how the fuck did we get here? You mad because I don't want to hang out with you. You trying to see me, but now that I'm not trying to see you back, I'm ugly.
Yeah.
What's wrong with niggas?
That's how you felt. That's how you really felt.
But I wouldn't have did that had he stopped yelling and talked to me like he had some sense.
That's how he feels. That's
how he feels.
That's how he feels. It ain't no because he mad. That's the point I'm making.
He been thought that.
Yeah, and whatever you said, you felt that. You felt that.
Why are you trying to see me if I'm all that?
It's something to do.
How when it ain't working? You
don't think it's not working because you're not telling him. You're responding to him. If you just simply told him, just shut him down, he would have knew. But because you was playing along, he thought it was something.
So basically, he was just trying to fuck.
Yeah, almost definitely.
And that's why I don't fuck with light skinned niggas, because they got this goddamn these issues inside of them and little dick issues, and I don't know what it is.
But nah, people be tripping, man. This life ain't hard for real.
Damn. And I ain't even cuss him out. I was just like, okay. What I'm gonna say?
That's how you feel. Just call it that. Don't text him back.
Niggas ain't shit. That's a prime example why niggas ain't shit. Because I don't know. So is that the same way with, like, if you at the gas station and then like a dude trying to hit on you and you be like, nah, I'm straight, and then they be like, I ain't want to talk to your bitch ass anyway. Are you a bitch? Are you ugly? Like,
that's cool. That's what I'm saying. That's cool. You just gotta learn how to let that shit go. Like, alright, I'm cool. Like, you be a bitch. Like, don't even. That's how you feel for real, man. Like, you be a bitch, cool. Don't even try to argue with him. That's fine. I'm my bad, bitch. Okay. Cool. For real.
That should be triggering me. I don't like them calling out the
Dude take rejection. That's that dude rejection, so they just say how they feel. Like he not
that's little dick energy.
It's just people gotta understand not to feed into a lot of shit.
That's little dick energy because I feel like niggas that's getting pussy and that's doing they ain't gotta do all that. You ain't even stressing about that.
They confident in that shit.
That's crazy. All right. We have already kind of answered some of my questions that I had. Cool. All right, so we did get into like what are your love languages, or like your top 3, I guess.
Affirmation. Quality time. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Quality time, affirmation. Affirmation is the first one.
Yeah. Mine, okay, so I put my own shit in order. I took the test. It didn't come out. The test is so tricky because it'll be like if he's gonna bring you a gift or is he gonna fix something for you. I want both. Shit, I don't know. It's hard for me to pick one. What?
No, I hear you.
Okay, so for mine, I put first is receiving gifts. And I think that has a lot to do with my upbringing. And it's actually kind of bad. It's bad, but that's just what I was taught. That's what I know. Like, instead of people saying I love you or showing up or doing stuff, they bring me a gift. So to me, that tells me you love me. I don't know why. I'm fucked up. Anyway.
I got you.
And so then where's the affirmation? I like to hear things all the time, a lot, like every day. Like if someone like me, you gotta tell me every day.
That shit lying.
Why?
You tripping.
Why?
Doing too much.
How?
You're just doing you doing too much because you gonna mess around and say that. You're gonna be like, you like me? I'll just making sure. Like, right? Women do that all the time.
I mean, but it's like, okay, so
irritating. Like if you like it, you gonna take.
But what about when people start liking you and they don't say nothing? Then what? You still going around thinking they like you, and this nigga stopped liking you last week. I don't like that. I want tell me.
Like y'all still talking and he don't like you?
Yes.
Oh, check this out, man. You thinking too much into this. It's like maybe you fucking with a dude. You really fucking with him. He doing what he's supposed to be doing that from the get go. Mm-hmm. Time he starts slipping. Mm-hmm. All you gotta do is let him know he's slipping. Cool. Boom. Let him know he's slipping. Learn how to articulate how he's slipping. All right, boom. You articulate how he's slipping. And then you let him know he understand. Boom. He slip again. Then eventually, if you keep on slipping again, eventually you stop saying something. And then eventually, in your mind, you like, you keep on doing this bullshit, I'm done. And let him go. Because at the end of the day, you told him what was wrong. You told him what he was doing wrong. And he kept on not doing it. No, he kept on doing what he was doing wrong. Mm-hmm. So it's like, without even thinking too much into it and stressing over it, obviously he don't want to still talk to you because he's still doing what he want to do. So if he's showing you he going to do what he want to do. So it's like, let him go. Because if a dude wants you, he's going to do what he got to do to show you that. Yeah, he's going to do. He's going to make sure he expressed that. It ain't hard, man. This shit ain't hard. There's women stress over the wrong shit to where it irritates a man. To where a man, that's why a man walk.
It seems like everything irritates.
Women tripping, man. Y'all can just be chill, dog. This shit can for real.
All right. We're going to move on to story time. Do you have a story in particular about Well, you already told your stories about dating women with kids and you having your kids.
Oh yeah, that was first. I ain't gonna lie, that was the first time. It was cool.
It was
I think it was cool. I had to deal with the father. I mean, if I did have to deal with the father, I kind of dealt with him a little bit. But I'm a cool dude, still laid back guy. So I say if I didn't have kids, then it'd be awkward. But I got kids from I got more than one kid, so I know how it is to be a father in a kid life. So I kind of encouraged it, and it ain't that bad. Now if a girl have an infant, that's different. Like you really taking care of another kid. This kid was like 6. So he was
okay.
like,
He potty training. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So it's like you taking care of kid if you're if that shit infant. Then it's like, damn, you moving on fast. That's how I look at it. Like, damn, you moving. This kid an infant. You worried about having another dude? Like,
wait, what's too fast? How old should a kid be?
About 3 or 4. Like, let that kid be potty trained, all that shit. Don't bring another dude in the picture while this kid is still in diapers and shit. Like, you tripping.
So
like,
she's not supposed to date or see nobody else while the kid.
Today, she's not over her kid's father. Ain't happening in a couple years. Not happening. And
How
you can
long
tell
it take?
still tripping. She's still tripping. one of mine was she was tripping about 5-6 years, like 5 years. It was like a bitterness in a sense. Mm-hmm. Not even. It was a natural emotional feeling that was taken away from her, I guess you could say. So it's natural for a woman to feel some type of way towards their child's father for a couple of years. Like, so a woman should not get with another guy in the first couple of years after that person who they had a kid by didn't work out, because she's not over that guy. I don't give a fuck what she's at. She's not. Like, she's gonna.
They weren't even together, and then it was like a one night stand, and she got pregnant.
That's different. I mean, you still shouldn't bring an infant. Like, we got an infant. Take care of your infant. Do what you got to do with your infant. Get your shit together, because most people shit ain't together when they got an infant. They still freaking shit out. Get on your feet. Do what you need to do, and then worry about having a dude. That's my thing. Like, don't.
Did you do that in between your kids?
I be chilling. Like, I be chilling. Then.
What are the ages of your kids?
I got a 11, 9, 8, 6, and 4. I mean, 2.
When were you chilling?
11, I was chilling for 2 years, so 11, like 2 or 3 years. So, 11, 9. 11, 9. No. The 9 is the other son. So 11,
okay.
8.
Okay.
2. So 6 and 2, I really was chilling.
Okay. you was wearing condoms. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, I had a few people. They wrote in some of their experiences of either dating while having kids or dating someone with kids. And I'm going to go ahead and read their stories, and then we can give them some feedback, any advice. All right, let's go. And I did not proofread this, so I hope this is together. We met through my best friend. Apparently, I had seen her before, but never noticed her because she was a big girl. But I swear I had never seen her around before. We met at a hookah lounge and started talking from there. The next week, we went hiking and started spending more time together. I didn't meet her daughter until a few weeks later, and it was only because my god kids had a birthday party. We kept talking, and one night, 2 of her friends had to sit us down and be like, y'all act like y'all together, but won't put a title on it. Either let it go or get together. So we put a title on it. Initially, her daughter was super hard to deal with. She was an only child at the time and didn't like the other people she didn't know. So we all sat down and figured out what the issue was. After that, she fell in love with me. I started doing her hair and everything. It wasn't the best, but I can do one hell of a puffball. Things started to get rocky because I felt like she was cheating. Come to find out, she motherfucking was. We broke up, but still went on the cruise we had previously booked. She was dropped off by the baby daddy and claimed they had nothing going on. During the cruise, she's telling people we're a couple, so my heart is really confused but happy. I'm thinking that we're all good. We definitely had sex on the balcony of our room. But then the baby daddy come to pick her up, and that was murder, she wrote. Cruise was in October. By December, I had received an email stating this is hurting me more than it's hurting you. By the next week, she was walking down the aisle to the baby daddy. Called me the very next morning while I could still hear his voice in the background and says, "There's just something about you that I can't let go. Baby, you just got married 8 hours ago." Either way, because I was still in love, we kept talking. Her daughter's birthday is in February, so guess who snuck into their house to help plan and decorate? My stupid ass. We talked up until November of the next year, and she just disappeared. I knew she was pregnant because she kept talking through her entire marriage. He got caught cheating the week after the wedding. He got caught cheating the week after the wedding. Of course, she came straight to my house. So she just stopped talking to me, and then I found out she is pregnant and remarried, all within 2 years of us breaking up. And and my heart was broken. It took time to heal, but I'll never deal with someone with a kid again. As far as the kid, I haven't been able to see or talk to her. But that's some lesbian shit. Could you tell that was a lesbian story?
Both of them a girl?
Yes.
Oh.
What the fuck? What the fuck? That girl is player because for when she got dropped off to the cruise by the baby daddy, and like, how did
he think she the homegirl?
The homegirl?
That's what he think. He don't know that. He would never think they dating.
I mean, I think this girl who wrote it, she's a stud.
He still wouldn't think they was dating.
Come on now.
Guys who never been in a situation like that is not thinking, oh, his girl gay. You have to experience that to know, like, oh yeah, that girls be really.
But if that's your girl, you don't know her friends. You don't. Who is this one? I've never met this one before.
I mean,
you gotta.
I mean, you trust your woman. Like, you don't think she doing some shit. I don't expect my girl ain't gonna know all my partners.
No, but if this is the last person she was dating before she got with him,
it might not know that.
Okay, but kids be snitching. I thought kids be snitching.
They do, but they can easily say they friends. That's what I'm saying. A lesbian, two females can play the game like they not dating. It looked like a friendship, like a cool friendship, and a kid who's young don't have a clue what's going on.
I don't even know how old the kid was, but and then the fact that they got married, and then a week after the wedding,
I can still hear you.
Huh?
I can still hear you.
After a week of them being married, he got caught cheating. What the fuck kind of marriage is this?
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
And so then every time he fuck up, she runs back to her ex, playing with her feelings and emotions. I see some shit like I don't even know what to say. Like, what? Damn. And he ain't even the first kid's dad. So.
For real?
No, right?
No, I thought he was.
No, he was, because he's a baby daddy. Oh, fuck. That's ugly.
What's the next one?
Okay, I got one more because I have nothing to say. Like, I don't even blame her for not wanting to date somebody with kids because that was a lot. Females are already a lot, and two females together is just too much. All right. I have a story. This is a guy telling his story about his experience with dating a woman with a child. I remember I posted me playing the game on IG, and she said wanted to play. Then we started flirting here and there. And then basically we got together at the end of the year. Mind you that I only seen her child a couple of times through FaceTime. Then after a month of being together, her daughter called me daddy. But
Damn.
I don't even know how old this kid is. Okay. But to be honest, I think her mom told her to call me that. And honestly, I didn't deserve that title yet. And once the kid gets a bond with you, it makes it that much harder for you to leave. Over time, I grew to love that beautiful young lady like she was my own. And that's what made me prolong my relationship with her mom. I used to love going to pick her up from daycare, and she would run past her mom and hug me. And her mom would use her child for immuniation. How you say the word?
Humiliation? Or what?
No,
Or what?
no. Ammunition.
Oh.
Shut up. During an argument. I could not stand that shit. Then one day I was about to pay for her daycare for the week. Something told me to go through her phone. So I did, and come to find out she was out here cheating. Mind you, I had let them move in with me, and she told the person she was cheating with that she was a single mom out here struggling. So when she asked me to come with her to drop her daughter off at daycare, I came up with a lie to wear as I can't. While she was taking her daughter to daycare, I packed up all their shit.
Damn.
These stories I don't blame him for that. She gotta go.
Damn right.
Both her and little baby gotta go. Because if he out here help stepping up, doing his role, paying for daycare.
That's his fault though. That's not his kid.
No.
That's his fault.
What? So he shouldn't have did it?
I mean, it shouldn't even be that deep because he chose to do it.
I mean, it wouldn't have been bad if she went out here not claiming him and saying she's single mother struggling.
I'm multitask, my bad. I'm multitask. Huh? I'm on another zone too.
You don't think that's bad?
What?
That she was like trying to kick it like she's struggling and he over here helping her?
I mean, she just doing her thing. Like, she hustling. For real. For the streets, for real.
But he was right to put them out, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If he found all the information out, he right. He absolutely right. He a good. I mean, as the story is, with him doing all that, he's a good man just off the strength of him doing that.
And he's in the army too.
Yeah, he's good. No, nobody knows what he's doing, but off the information you just gave him, he don't deserve that.
That's messed up. And then the fact that she got the little kid calling him daddy. She a little off in the head.
Nah, that's crazy.
Dowdy, that's too much. Like, you don't just hook up with somebody and that he's stepdaddy. I don't like that.
Or I mean, or the kids is doing it off the strength of.
No. I don't know. I ain't never met no kid that just want to call somebody daddy.
No, I'm saying like if a kid rock with you,
they have been together
they might. I mean,
a month.
That's different. The kid might not know. Kid probably like not know mature kids, so they see a grown person like daddy. We don't know the age of the kid too.
Yeah.
So if a kid like 1 and 2, and they don't know they daddy, they probably like daddy. Off the strength that he a man.
But how would you feel if you found out your kid called somebody else daddy?
Man, real shit. I'm in my kids' lives. You hear me? So my kid ain't do that. I can't say. I can't say how I feel because I'm in their life. Like they know me. Like I'm in their lives, so they wouldn't even if they did do it. Cool, bro. Like because they know who I am. It ain't like I'm an absent father. So only people that feels first off, only kids that's doing that is if the father's not in their life. I just said that. That's the only kids that's doing some stuff like that.
Calling other folks daddy.
That shit. Like if they dad slacking and a man steps up, they probably do that because every kid wants that feeling.
They want a father figure.
Yeah, bro, shit. Like the son I was talking about, like I'm his father. Call it what it is. Like I'm that guy. I'm that man is going to be that man forever. It don't matter if. And when the story gets told, it's gonna be like I had him. Like that's just how this shit is. Like people don't gotta get it, gotta understand it. He got my last name now. Like it's real. Like the man in his life that's really about that shit when it comes to being a father. Even though me and his mother didn't work out, I'm still gonna be the father in his life. Like no matter who the fuck she do it. Nope. I say this. I took the position of a father in his life. No other man in the future can take my position because I'm always be there. So it's just what it is. So
that's cool. Okay, I like that.
This shit ain't hard. It's just it's really all about putting differences aside and fuck what you got going on with the mother. Just being that kid life for real. Being that kid life because you gotta think about it. Kid ain't asked to be here. I mean, when we young, we get frustrated with the mama and shit like that. Like fuck you, and no, it ain't fuck the kids. Fuck you, because you got to deal with her to get to the kid.
Yeah.
But eventually, you got to put the differences aside to where it's like, man, just check the block. Like check the block. Goddamn me, annoy the fuck out of her. Like text her. I'm just checking on my kid. If it's in the same city as where you from, have your other friends check on your kid. Have it like motherfuckers talking to her like, oh, he just checking on this kid, blah 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 blah. Where her comebacks don't even sound right. Her comebacks is like fuck him, blah blah blah. And somebody else say, oh, all he want to do is see his kid. To where she feel kind of crazy, like he ain't talking crazy about me. He not texting my phone no crazy. He just saying, can I get my daughter? Can I get my son? And I'm trying to, a week later, hey, I'm trying to see my son. I got him this gift, blah, 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 blah. Eventually, she's going to feel crazy. It's natural. Like, especially if the guy's not fighting with her, talking crazy about her, doing no crazy baby daddy shit. She's going to feel Looney Tune eventually. Like, damn, I'm straight. And then she going to see her kid that want a father in her life, or his life. Mm-hmm. So eventually, the fucking kid gonna remind her of it, like shows, movies. The kid gonna have some kind of father event, like, and she gonna fuck around. It might be the time where the father texts her like, "Hey, hi, my daddy, how my son doing, my blah." I'm just saying and then it's hard because a man gotta expect he won't get a reply. He's just doing it because like I tell fathers this: you can't come back and say. You can't come back and blame it on the mother while you want to end up children's life. One is the court system. So you can 10 years you could have found the money to pay the court to get in the kid life. That's one. Two. What was they doing? Two. What I was saying, the kid. You gotta keep a track record. You gotta keep a track record to where. To keep a track record to where, say for instance, you ever heard of a situation to where they father and a daughter or father and son reunited after 18 years or some shit?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure he's either not shit parent or something had to do with the mother. Say for instance, it was something had to do with the mother.
Mm-hmm.
You have to show that son or daughter you've been trying all these years. You got letters, you got emails, you got letters, emails, text messages. You have a track record like, hey partner, hey baby girl, this wasn't me. Because what happens is a father and his family eventually finds the daughter or the son in some kind of social media, and they be like, you don't know what happened, or you think you know. Nah, nigga, tell me. But they can't because they don't have a track record. And because what's gonna happen is, the mother is gonna have her part. The mother's gonna have her side of the story. Mm-hmm. So when you got a mother saying whatever she's saying, that's what people gonna believe. That's what the kid gonna believe because that's what they've been with. So and she don't got no proof. She just got the proof is he ain't been around. So all she gotta say is, you ever seen him? He ever came and got you? Blah blah blah. And so a month. Say this has happened for 10 years. A mother. No person in this fucking world thinks a man got a track record. A man got what I just said. Mm-hmm. A track record. Him trying to get in contact or him text messages or letters, whatever the fuck. And then you know what the fucked up part is? The fucked up part is if a man does have it, if a man has that track record. Mm-hmm. Okay, if a man don't have that track record, she gonna continue saying what she's saying. If a man do have that track record, she gonna be like, what the fuck? You kept all that shit. Like, nah, fuck that. Yes, I did. Because you making me look like the bad motherfucker.
So. Yeah, I seen something like that actually on the paternity court where the daughter was like 20 years old and she had came with one man to the episode and they did the DNA test and that wasn't, because basically the mother was trying to get pregnant and she slept with 3 guys and like on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and married one of them. And then kind of find out that wasn't the father of the kid. Like she was like 15 years old, 16 years old, trying to get pregnant. And so the daughter,
I'm listening.
The daughter was like 25 and she came on there with one guy who she had, I think she had married and was thinking that calling him daddy all her life. And then it wasn't him. So then she came back with the other 2 guys. And
my phone might go dead. I said my phone might die. Look for my truck.
And so then she came back with the other 2 guys. And she sat down with one and like she thought the bond with him and was thinking that was her dad. And then it was the other guy. But he came back and was like, I think she's my daughter. He had another kid. And he said those 2 girls looked alike, and he was like, "That's my daughter." But that mother wouldn't let him get a DNA test to prove it. Because now she was 25 years old and found out that was her dad.
Damn.
And the mother she admitted she slept with 3 guys, in 3 days, and wasn't really sure who was the daddy. That was crazy. I forgot. I had one advice. Someone tried to give some advice for dating someone with kids.
I agree.
All right, let's see how this goes. I don't think it's difficult. It's all about talking to a person that's understanding and know. A woman with kids gonna understand more, but it's also women without that understanding as well. And you only introduce the kids to people you know gonna be around. It's a difference in folks seeing your kids versus you like son, daughter, meet such and such. So it's all about preference and will. And everybody like what they like. As a parent, kids come first. Someone can respect that. If not, they ain't for you. And then sometimes it ain't always about playing stepmom or stepdad, especially if both parents are in the kid's life doing what they supposed to do. Now your job will be to respect the kids. So that's where the understanding come into play. Ask questions in the beginning so you know what you're getting yourself into, or always inform the person what's going on so they don't be surprised. All right, you guys. So Alexander got disconnected. His phone did die. We are at the end. And we're going to give it a moment. All right, we got them back, you guys. Don't worry. Okay, so we're almost going to wrap this up. We're at the Squeeze It Out segment where you can let out any frustrations that you've had for the week, anything that's been irritating you. You just want to get it out. You want to go first or you want me to go?
Nah, you can go. I told you I'm chill, but you can go.
You and this thing. Okay.
I'll be chilling.
I'm tired. Okay, everybody's taking all the baby daddies away. By the time I get ready to settle down, I'm not going to have my own baby daddy. And it is frustrating. I don't have no kids. I have a damn dog. And I'm really finna have a kid, a nigga with already kids. And I don't even know what to say. Like, it's not bad, but it's like, damn. I don't think any gonna be left for me. I'm trying to build an empire. Like, I got a good career. I'm trying to open a couple businesses right quick before I hit 30 and got some other things in the works. And so by the time I find mine, it's gonna be my baby daddy, her baby daddy, her baby daddy. Why you looking like that?
Nah, I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. Finish.
Then it's just getting frustrating. It's getting real frustrating. Like, damn, bitches stop coming in niggas.
No, it's the other way around, actually.
Whatever. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I ain't been there. I don't know what's happening. So bitches
No, you said bitches stop coming in niggas.
As far as I don't know how babies are created. I don't have one. So as far as I'm concerned, bitches are locking their legs and niggas is getting trapped. I don't know. So until I find out, that's my assumption.
Yeah.
So what you want to get off your chest?
No, I want to caveat on what you're talking about. That's what I said earlier, man. Like you have this dream that's like it doesn't have to go like that. That's like a traditionalized type of thinking. Why do you have to have a person that don't have kids? Why does that matter?
It's not that I don't have to, but it's like I'm not gonna have the option of I'm not gonna.
I'm saying, why do you want that? Like why? Like, and I'm pretty sure you can't answer it for her. Like, why do you want to do that? Have no kids? Because check this out. You have a dude that have no kids, then y'all
together.
Listen. You have a dude with no kids, and then y'all break up. Then, oh wow, I have his first kid. Like, is that a title?
That is actually a good. I mean, it's not. Wow, but how you get to the breakup part? Like, damn.
I'm saying a lot of shit in this day and age don't work.
But to me, if I had to choose, my first choice would always be a nigga that care about his kids versus a nigga that care about me. So even if we break up, if that nigga is gonna do his part to take care of his kid, I honestly don't give a fuck if we make it or we don't. Long as we can co-parent.
No, I'm saying you started by saying you wanted to do it with no kids.
No, I didn't. I said I'm tired of all the bitches taking all the baby daddies.
That's the same thing. The same exact thing. You said it 2 different ways. Fuck. What the hell?
I mean, I want the option.
Why? Well, it doesn't matter.
Why doesn't it matter? Because
I just told you. What if y'all don't work? Then you wanted that option.
I can't think about if we not working. I don't want to think about that. Like,
well, we got an issue then.
Can we like damn?
That's why people get so hurt because they think it's forever. Don't think about forever. Think about the right now. Think about what y'all doing right now. If it don't work, it don't work. Nah. Just fuck with multiple women.
Monogamy, you fuck with one.
Oh yeah. When I with one, yeah. When I with one person, yeah, I'm with that person.
See, I'm open.
The fuck? That's why you ain't gonna find one.
Why?
You somebody open to have multiple people?
Something like that. Like in
you fuck with 2 dudes? I mean not 2 dudes. You fuck with a dude and a woman?
Possibly, or I'm even open-minded to the fact of not just being us two, where he can have something going on, or something like that. So my thing is, I'm not tripping about it. It's just the fact that it's getting to the point where there is no other option. It's either fuck with a nigga with kids or fuck with.
It's people out there with no kids though. That's what I'm saying. It's people out there with no kids. You will find it. If you want to find a person with no kids, you will find that person. But it's like, is that the person you like?
I know. And I be liking the niggas with kids.
Yeah.
Sometimes it depends. I only like niggas that take care of the kids.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them out here.
But then I don't know. It just seems like a whole bunch of drama.
No, it ain't. It really ain't.
I mean, it also matters on how old the kid is, though, because if it's a younger kid, it might be, be still tension going on. Cause like I talked to this one dude. We was talking, and a month later, he had to let me know that his first baby mama had got pregnant again by him.
Yeah.
Cause they still dipping and dabbing and playing. So it's like, what can you say?
No, I got you.
And that's always gonna be a thought because how you just said people don't move on that quickly, and the kid need to be at least this age before they find somebody else because they still have feelings. And so in my mind, they still fucking.
Yeah, don't trip about that though. You overthinking it. If they still fucking, they still fucking. Don't be too attached to them. You thinking too much. If he make you happy, man. That's what's wrong with these females. If the guys make you happy, doing what you need to do to make you happy, focus on that. Don't think too much into it. He might not be fucking off, but if he is, don't worry about what he's doing. As long as he's making you happy. This is when y'all talking, right?
But how do you move past talking to something deeper if
you'll know? Like once he get the trip on one, I mean y'all need to have that conversation. Don't let it be an unspoken conversation. Talk about what y'all doing.
I'll talk about after we finish recording. I got a situation I need to talk about, but after we finish recording. Did you have anything you want to squeeze out, get off your chest?
No, I'm cool. I'm chill.
All right, so I have a couple outro questions. First, what's your favorite thing about yourself?
My chillness, like my ability to remain chill in all situations. Like think of a solution.
What's something you plan on doing to better yourself this week?
This week, get more clients in credit repair.
And what's stopping you from being the best you that you can be?
Myself.
Cool. All right. You want to plug yourself in again? I think you did it earlier. You want to shout out your Instagram or something?
Oh, so yeah. Just start off by saying my name is Alexander. My Instagram name is Alex_the Connect. I specialize in doing credit repair. So if you need your credit repaired, when you listen to this, come holler at me at Alex_the Connect on Instagram and on Facebook, Alex Williams. Shoot me a DM.
All right. I'm gonna put all that in the link. And thank you all again for tuning in to the Lemon Squeeze Pod. Follow us on all social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, kind of, sort of, still working on it. If you want to write us, please send an email to lemonsqueezepod@gmail.com. And everyone stay safe. Don't forget to subscribe, like, rate, comment on whatever platform you're listening to, especially Apple. Please post it, retweet it, tell a friend. You know, help a little small black business out. And I appreciate all of y'all. And don't forget to tune back in next Thursday, 8 a.m. Every episode is dropping. I'm going to stay focused, you guys. I promise.